This is my second upload for today, and basically this upload is the ongoing issues that I'm experiencing, that I'm going to continue sharing about until they're rectified. I've mentioned how 28 human rights of the Declaration have been violated. I've mentioned and shared about how medical incompetence has been perpetrated along with bodily integrity violations and the effects that it has on my physical body, my physical features, etc., and my skeletal structure, etc., etc. Um, as I've mentioned, all ombudsmen have been contacted. They've not confronted the issues that have been caused. There have been individuals that have assaulted my character and my competence as an adult, nearly 40 years of age, I might add, and a law abiding citizen, since I gave birth to a beautiful child and got married in 2015. Prior to this, these people had no interaction or no knowledge of me. They have trespassed into property they do not own, and they have made claims about an individual that they do not know. They are responsible also for the falsification of information, and the most serious aspect of this is that they have been in close proximity to me and have made false complaints and defamed me. These individuals that have intentionally perpetrated these offences due to my property rights, my marital rights, children's rights, their offences that they've perpetrated, have, as I've mentioned, been given breathing space to not only just perpetrate further offences, but also to falsify further facts of this matter. What I'm concerned about is that in a day and age of civil liberties, where there are tactics and means and structures for um, mediation, public relations, public relation skills, negotiation, etc. I'm wondering, why have the Ombudsman not confronted the damages and offences caused, and why have they avoided and ignored the seriousness of the offences perpetrated? So these issues that are ongoing and these uploads that are probably tedious and monotonous to be listening to, just highlight how there has been a very serious lack of support services and advocacy provided. Not once was there support provided. There have been intentional obstructions of justice, and the people trespassing into property that they have no right to and that they do not own, and the family that they have damaged, are still perpetrating offences and still stealing wealth and health. So these individuals in this circumstance that are also guilty of spiritual violence have falsified not only facts and information and documents, but have also changed their stories on several occasions since this all commenced. So this is being facilitated, and this is absolutely outrageous. As a mother and as a teacher and as a person that has respected others, to be in this circumstance makes me wonder what kind of ethics people are living by, what kind of morals are people living by. Um, these individuals that have perpetrated this assault, not only of just my faith and spirituality, which is of no one else's concern, but also my marital rights, which is also none of other people's concern, have basically um, caused the biggest furore in a situation that they should not have caused at all. Ombudsmen have a purpose to correct wrongdoings. I've been contacting ombudsmen since this commenced, and since this commenced and up to now, there have been other serious issues caused also as safeguarding measures to protect the guilty culprits of defamation and human rights violations. So I'm concerned, to say the least, that there are no supports or services being made available to a victim of hate crime and human rights violations. I'm concerned that there are individuals within agencies and institutions of this situation changing facts and figures and documents and etc., etc., in order to avoid their wrongdoings. I'm concerned that a woman um, is being violated not only just physically or economically or professionally, but also spiritually. And I'm wondering how it is possibly viable for individuals to make claims about a person's intellect or mental health or mentality or personality or any of those aspects of a person's makeup to make those kind of assertions and assumptions without actually knowing the person. So, victim support groups and various authorities and those individuals that are fully aware in Dáil Éireann and throughout the country that are listening, even over with the, you know, support groups, women's groups, UN agencies, etc. I'm concerned that this is being ignored. I'm concerned that there hasn't been supports provided. And as regards the financial theft that is being perpetrated, I'm just wondering how this is being um, facilitated in any way. For others to insult a person's mental health and mental capabilities and intellectual abilities and professional abilities without any substance to what they're saying. I'm just wondering about all these issues that I'm sharing about in these uploads. So this is food for thought, and this situation is absolutely embarrassing, but that's what's being supported in this circumstance. So for those that I'm sending these uploads to, I hope you know what is occurring. I hope you know the technological issue to all of this also with regards to the violations of privacy with data and whatnot that I've experienced. People intruding in my private emails and sending emails to agencies that I've tried to contact with regards to this circumstance. All of this matter is absolutely scandalous. And prior to being married and prior to being a mother, my life was very private. My life was very fulfilling and purposeful. And these individuals that are technically trespassing onto property have caused a very serious, scandalous situation that is a violation of not only human rights but constitutional rights also. So, those people that are after evolving or spiritualising themselves, after damaging a Royal Angelic Light worker in Tralee, County Kerry, and other offences that are more serious, um, I'm surprised